Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm gonna go live and just hang out this morning. I'm gonna cook my bacon, and I have a whole bunch of um, honey jars that have honey in the very bottom that I need to combine. But first, I'm gonna get some bacon started up. How are y'all this morning? I hope you're well. Hi there, how you doing? We're gonna cook some bacon, and then we're gonna work on the honey. Jeez. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the honey without getting sticky all over the place, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh, this is the most annoying stove ever created, I feel like, because the control panel is right where your belly is, and if you bump up against it, it will turn stuff on. It's so annoying. Seriously. Okay, hold up. All right. This is not my favorite bacon. This has so much meatiness to it, and I actually really prefer very fatty bacon. But this is what I got. This is what I got to work with. All right. There's some crazy noises out on the road, y'all. Mm-mm. Okay. Also, I'm gonna have to do some dishes at some point, so we'll try to do that too. These bits are kind of fatty. I should have let this come up to room temperature though. They say to put bacon in a cold pan, but it doesn't have to be cold bacon. When it is fatty and it's cold, a lot of times it just will come apart as you're separating the pieces. But if I wait for it to come to room temperature, then it's like slimy and gross feeling. I'm not cool with that. Mm-mm. All right, we got it in the pan. Yay. All right, I'll get my pan going. This is going to take a while though. Wait, which one is? Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, Lord. That's some heavy winds. Hmm. All right. Let me get some dishes going. The pan's just barely even, not even warm. It's not even warm, so we ain't missing nothing every day. Oh, no. So I've got a London broil defrosting. That's going to be dinner tonight. All right. How y'all doing this morning? I got bacon over there in the pan, which will get over there and cook as soon as it actually starts to cook. I gotta get these dishes done. I don't know why, but I'm always more inclined to do chores in the morning time. I have to work on my watch hours, so we're gonna go live as much as possible because I don't want to get below where I have to be on those. Oh wait, whoopsie, very greasy. How y'all doing? Bacon's in the pan. So I'm washing dishes right now, so I have the room to wash all the. I have a boatload of jars that have honey at the very bottom of it, and I need to put those all together. It's going to be a sticky mess. How are y'all, though? Hope you're well. I keep asking the same questions. Sorry. Ooh. Oopsie. I used the dehydrator last night. I dehydrated celery and marigolds. Works pretty good. Oh crap! Wait, I think the marigolds are stuck. I'll go get that. Mm-mm. These flowers are really pretty. So as soon as I get these jars out of the way, I'll get the dehydrator and put those in the jar, and you guys can see marigolds dehydrate so pretty. So I'm going to be adding this. I'm going to add the marigolds to the chicken feed. Can you hear me? Actually, I don't know. Hey, David, how you doing, darling? David, I just realized that my watch hours are in need, and I was like, okay, well, I got this old computer to work. Let me just see what happens. And, you know, I used to cook breakfast live all the time, but I stopped doing that because my phone is 100 years old. There is so much farm equipment moving around right now. I don't know what they're harvesting. But cotton. They're harvesting cotton. Hey, Renee. You can hear me? Your hours keep going backwards. Look, I'm not going to tell you no lies. I'm not checking this crap all the time. I can't handle it. My body will be stressed out. But I know it's a thing. And so I'm like, let me just address it before it becomes an issue. And they go backwards because every day forward, they take a day from the year previous or something. I don't know. I understood it when it was explained to me, but I am no expert. All right. Hang on. I'm going to grab these marigolds. And look here. I feel so cheated. Because when I did this initially, it was 2 big old trays of marigolds. Now it's like 4 teaspoons. 4 teaspoons. Are you freaking kidding me? So I'm going to have to get more. But, you know, actually, I was live the other morning, and Mike at Mike's Chaotic Gardening actually pointed out marigolds. Chickens, they eat marigolds. I was like, oh, yeah, they do. Y'all all know that chicken company that starts with the letter P. And they used to advertise in their commercials how their chickens ate marigold petals. Okay, cool. I'm going to start adding this to my chicken's diet. Wait, I got to get a desiccant packy thingy. Hold up. Yeah, it's a desiccant pack. I use this in all of my little herbs and stuff. All the herbs. David. All right. All right, guys. Done there. Got the marigolds all done and ready. We're going to cook some bacon. And let's chat. Okay, let's see what's going on. Hey, Yoda's Blessed Life. You're lurking, getting ready for 2 doctor's appointments. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. The shrinkage is unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. David, are you talking to me about how much I've done on YouTube? Yes. Yeah, I still need hours because most of my hours came last year in November when I was doing all those real long lives, loop lives and all that crap. I'm not doing that anymore. It was exhausting. Being in a chat for 12 hours will suck the life out of you. He does. Oh my gosh, Renee, right? David has great music selections. Sometimes I think he's trying to send a message with his song choices, but I could be wrong. Oh, this is not a freaking touchscreen, woman. Hold on, let me see. Yoda, Renee, David. Thank you, guys. Let me see. All right. Look, now the bacon is starting to do a thing. This sucks. This is nothing like the phone. You cannot see what I am doing in the pan. This really sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm trying, though. Look, I'm trying. Wrong. Am I wrong or am I not wrong, David? I love you, dude. I do. All right, let's see if I can get this bacon turned over. Oh, come on now. The bacon lately sucks. I feel like the poor pigs have been on diets or something. Like, give pigs some fatty stuff, man. I want fatted bacon. I need all that animal fat. It's good, so good for my brain. Oh my word. I feel like I'm gonna have to put dish gloves on to do this honey situation too, y'all. Oh, come the heck on. See, I done left it in here too long. It gets so hard to turn. All right, here we go. What's this? You can do. I do love David for his. Renee, I love David so much. You know what? We've chatted on the phone before. I can't. David is like a drug for me. I get on the phone with that dude and I'm be on the phone with him all day long. I'm not even kidding you. He's hilarious and he's funny and he's incredibly smart and he has a wide range of things that he converses about. It's a very entertaining conversation. Pip Maple, hey, good morning. On this side of the pond, we usually have back bacon. Do you? Hey, don't hurt to harvest. How are you doing this morning? I feel like I've had that kind of bacon. It's like a country bacon. Matter of fact, yeah, hold on. Let me show. I have a pack of country bacon, the farm bacon that I occasionally use. I'm coming down with y'all. Hold on. What the actual hell? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I got to go outside. Y'all can see what I'm doing. Lord help me. You'll be able to see through the window, Lord Bacon. Please don't burn. That scared the hell out of me. I am so sorry. So, what is that over something? Okay, I think that might be me over there. So, I have a piece of that corrugated plastic roofing stuff right here wedged in because every time it rains, it just pours down on the porch. And we've already had to replace the porch one time. We've been here 5 years. It's already looking like it wants to get replaced again. And that shit's expensive. Excuse my language. You eat bacon, period. Oh, okay. That's what you eat, beef bacon. Renee, I do not eat beef bacon. Hold on. I'll tell you why. Hold on. Holy mackerel. Had to turn, look, hold up. Had to turn it again, y'all. And I don't know how to work with a computer, but I'm trying. Hope I'm doing okay. Now get that country bacon. Just give me a second, Pip Maple. I'm going to grab that out of the freezer. All right. This stuff right here is like it's very much like a back bacon. It says that it's smoked port side, which is not the belly, which is what bacon really is. And so it's a drier. This is a drier bacon than like store-bought bacon, which is what I usually eat. The only store-bought meat I eat is this one kind of bacon. And I don't eat beef bacon, even though you know, Renee, I'm all about the beef. I'm 100% convinced that beef is what we need in our bodies to help our bodies heal themselves. But I don't eat beef bacon because they have to put so much crap in it to make it taste like bacon. I'm like, no, thank you. No. But that's just me. You do you, baby. You're so pretty. I don't think I tell you that enough, but you are. You're a very pretty lady. All right, so these pieces are getting well done. Hang on, and we're going to have to crack some eggs too. Lord, I might not even have time to do all this bacon before it's time to eat. Who am I lying? This is a half a pack. I got to do the other pack still. It's okay. You get a plate? Okay. All right, if y'all just keep an eye out on the bacon, I'm going to go grab a couple of eggs. I want those eggs. I'm such a baby. All right, I got myself a couple of eggs. Get them cracked in a minute. This bacon is going to drive me up the wall. It's because some of it's cooking real fast and some of it ain't doing squat. Hey, Ann. Oh, I was just hanging out with Ann's place right before I started going live with this thing. She was doing some trivia, and at first I felt like a complete and utter idiot. But then fate smiled on me and gave her, or she gave us questions that I actually knew some of the answers to. I felt very lucky, very special. And then I made a joke that the reason I got any of the questions right is because last night I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. I'm such a doofus. All right. Oh, Lordy, that's a pretty egg. That's a pretty egg. I would have got a couple out of the refrigerator, but I don't think I have time for them to come to room temperature. And if you've ever cooked a cold egg, you know, it don't actually cook real good. Okay, back to the bacon. That is good enough. I do not need it crispy. Okay. Come on, bacon, do your thing. See, it's aggravating. Some of it is already done, and some of it looks like I just put it in the pan. That's truly aggravating, especially when you're hungry. And y'all, I am hungry. Okay, what's up with this? David. And I was in second place. And what? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. That's freaking awesome. If I had stayed, maybe I couldn't. No, I couldn't. David, and some butter and bread. You would like toast with yours? I don't have any bread, David. Sorry. So I don't have any. And the last time I made bread, we didn't even finish that loaf. It was real good, but we don't really eat a whole lot of bread anymore. Renee, you stopped eating pork. Honey, why in the world would you stop eating pork? Why? Please explain. Clover removes worms out of. Yuck, David. Tell him, Ann. What is that? And also, you know, a whole lot of the stuff that they told us, especially in the 80s, about parasites and worms, it was such a bunch of caca. I mean, it happens. Yes, it does on very filthy, unkept, farms. But the majority of these things are not that way. Nothing that look, I'm so particular. I'm such a prissy little chick about what I put in my mouth. I do so much research on my food anymore because I found out I was eating nothing but garbage. It was just all garbage and it was killing me. So I ain't doing it no more. All right, that's done. Hang on, we still gotta put the other half of the pack in it. Why I got cabinet doors open? Lord help me. Hold up, you said pip maple. Okay, hold on. Let me read this. You said your favorite fry up. I love that, by the way. Called a fry up. That's so cool. Is a full English breakfast consisting of bacon, sausages, eggs, hash brown. But damn, girl, that sounds good. Baked beans and a tomato sauce, mushrooms. Wait, what is fried bread? What is fried bread? Oh, I think I maybe am very happy I never heard of that before. And you said you ate pork 28 years ago last. What in the world? Why are y'all not eating the piggy? It's a big adjustment. You'll take a biscuit, David. Okay, I can make biscuits pretty quick. It takes 12 minutes. No big deal. And I can do cheddar biscuit if you want a cheddar biscuit. Your health got better and you started eating 100. Oh, God, yes. So the grass-fed. Oh, this thing's going to get so hot. But grass-fed beef, yes, it will provide your body with what your body needs in order to do what your body is designed to do, which is to heal itself, which is freaking amazing because I didn't know. I ran from fat and animal protein my whole life because, well, I was born in 70, and so the 80s really, oh my God, Snackwell cakes. What the hell? All right, let's get some more in the pan. And this is what I use, y'all. It's an uncured bacon from Canada. It's the best I have been able to find, the cleanest and the best. I know I should probably raise a pig, but if I raise a pig, I'll never eat pork again. Too empathic. It's an issue, y'all. All right. Ooh, come on now. That thing on the front porch is scaring the crap out of me because the wind is going crazy. Whoa, cheddar. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I gotta read it. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I can't wait to see. Hang on. This shit is popping on me, y'all. Hang on. Gotta watch. All right. Let's see what's up. Hard to do. Your health got better. Anne says, I also stopped drinking any alcohol at the same time. Aw, that's wonderful. Alcohol's no good for our bodies. It's just sugar. Yes, sir. Cheddar. Matter of fact, you know those biscuits that they serve at the Red Lobster, the cheddar, garlic cheddar? I can make them too. So much better than that crap you get at that place. You converted me. That's so funny. Or you converted. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Are you talking about religion? If you're talking about religion, I understand, and I'm going to just leave that alone. Your father-in-law, Renee, your father-in-law raises pigs and cattle. Wait, where? Really? Can you get beef from your father-in-law? Anfield. Oh, hey, you're here. How you doing? Hi, it's so good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Chris, honey. Your downfall, Renee, is sugar. Okay. Yes, that's why. Okay, Ann. I'm gonna just let that be. You converted to okay. Hey. That's cool, baby. I'm down. For the record, I'm in no way religious, but I am highly spiritual. Speaking of highly, I should probably go grab my bowl, but I will hang on for just a minute. Hey, Rice, what is up? Good morning to you, sir. Mexico. Oh, he's in Mexico, Renee. Really? What? Hey, you were an atheist before. You know what? I don't actually know what an atheist is. What is an atheist? Hang on, I gotta turn this stuff again. I told you in your live, and I am not cultured at all. I'm undereducated. I'm untraveled. I'm uncultured. Just yeah, I'm a weirdo. Oh, it means no religion. I guess I'm an atheist then. I guess because I don't care for it myself. It doesn't. None of them actually fit me entirely. If I could put 4 or 5 of them together, it would work. But I tried religion though, y'all. No, it just didn't. I really did try. I gave it years and years, and I spent a lot of time doing it. But I always felt just a little bit out of place. You know, it always felt a little bit false to me personally. And that's, we all have our own things, and we need to honor who we are. But I just can't get with it. Religion. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. An atheist is a non-believer in God. Okay. Well, then I guess atheist is not really the right word, though. I don't use the term God in the same sense that you might be speaking. I would use, for me, I use the word creator. But that's because historically, gods and creator are 2 different things. There's a lot of people that are treated as gods that they're not creators. They might be godlike. They might have been godlike, but see, and this is where I get mixed up and I'm like, nothing's quite right for me because history's a bunch of BS. And once you start looking at it overall and you see how much history is missing from the story, you're like, okay, whoa, hold on a minute. So I don't know. I'm just trying to cobble my own thing together. Okay, atheist doesn't think there's a creator, so that is not me then. I don't know what I would be referred to as other than a hippie. Control mechanism. You know it, David. You know. Agnostic? Is that the... Okay, maybe that's what... I should probably look it up. You can be a God. All you have to do is claim it, and gods die. Okay. God is a man-made idea. I think the word God is a man-made idea. I don't disagree with that. And I think that historically, in the past, y'all, a lot of very powerful people put themselves in positions where they were maybe revered as godlike. And I think that a lot of them got off on that and then started like commanding and demanding to be referred to as a god, and then telling people not to worship other gods. See, it's me. It's just me. I'm not trying to push this on nobody. The creator doesn't. Agnostic believes in a higher power, but not religions. That's me then. I'm agnostic. I'm anti-religion. I think most religion is nothing but control with varying levels of cultism. Whatever you worship is your God. Hey, Waka Show. How are you? Good morning. Spell dog backwards. David, I love you. You always see, but you are a little controversial too. I like it. You know, I'm down with that because I think we should question stuff. We need to question everything, y'all. This whole thing is a setup. It's all complete BS. And we can make our lives better if we step back and look. And for me, 420 helps a lot because it relaxes me enough to be able to back away from issues and examine the totality of the situation. Just some uneven cooking ass bacon. Anyway, we'll get there. We will get there. I am going to eat. Today we are cooking. Yes, ma'am. Bacon, eggs, and I still got to do my honey. I still got to do today. Question everything. Yeah, you do have to question everything. Chris, you say you don't know if God exists. You're 50-50. I understand, sweetie. And you believe that we all I'm going to get popped in the face with bacon grease. I'm going to be pissed off at me. You believe we all have our own choices to make, and it's not for you to judge anyone. Oh, yes, ma'am. That part right there. Yeah, it's... You know, I think a lot of judging actually comes in defense of one's own beliefs. I feel like people lash out at other people sometimes because they don't agree with the beliefs that they have, and it scares them. They're like, whoa, wait a minute. If they don't believe, should I be believing? And I know that sounds crazy, but I think it's true. Hold on. You respect other people's beliefs, but as for you, you question everything. Good job, Renee. Good job. Yeah, we need to question everything. Chris says, good morning, Waka Show. If the term God was real, why weren't the sick released from their situations? Oh, I don't know what that means exactly. Can you restate that so that I understand it better, David? I gotta deal with the bacon constantly. It's like really, it's a problem child that wants my attention constantly. And then I'm gonna eat it all of it. Yeah, the whole package. I eat the whole package. I don't share my bacon. No. Never do. Well, there's nobody here right now, but when people are here, I do not share. I don't do it. Nope. I fix them some sausage. I don't like sausage. I don't. A little bit every now and then, but okay. Anne agrees 100% rice. I think we judge righteously on a continuum. I mean, I read the ingredients on my food so I can make sure I'm not allergic. And that's also how I pick my friends, by judgment. Hey, man, you know, you have to trust your inner GPS, your intuition, which, oh my gosh, I didn't used to trust mine at all. But also, I was crazy as shit. I was out of my mind. I was so sick and so depleted of so many vitamins and so many minerals. I was so confused I couldn't make a decision. I'm not even kidding you. So I completely know what you're saying there about the judgment thing. But I mean, I just didn't do a good job of it for the longest time, and I didn't trust it. But now, whoo, baby, I listen to my gut. I listen to nature. I listen to the plants and the animals. I don't always listen to the people. They get kind of foolish. Back to the bacon. Back to the bacon. All right, let me move these to the hotter part of the pan. And I do got to address this honey. It might not happen before this bacon gets eaten. Oh, and some of those are getting a little dark. I like dark meat, but not on my bacon. I don't want dark bacon. Oh, shut up, David. I can hear you laughing right now. I just realized what I said out loud. Oh, no, it's not done yet, but it does look dark, y'all. Hold up. Oh, and David, I'm trying to figure out Restream. I started looking into that this morning, so hopefully we can go live soon. The inner GPS, you like that, Renee? It is. Hey, man, it's there for a reason. And I find it strange that I remember being a young child and hearing or listening or feeling to my GPS, not wanting to do something or go to this place or whatever. And, as a child, parents do just like, you're going to do what I say. So for many of us, the instinct to listen to the intuition, even believing we have our own instincts that are valid at all, are oftentimes smashed down in us as children. And then as adults, we never maybe consider it again. But it's real, y'all. It's very helpful too. Hold on. If it were a real thing, God so calls what's the best for us, why did the person have to continue? Okay. Yeah. See, okay, David. A lot of valid points there. And that plays right into the whole, for me personally, the differentiation for me between a creator and a God. Because creator creates, but creator is not actively involved, and creator doesn't interfere. Like, this is all us, y'all. Nobody can spiritually just come out of somewhere and smite people. That's some bullshit, okay? It's just not realistic at all. It's us, and it's people that are causing all the anger. And it's not like normal people. It ain't us. It ain't like the regular folks. But it's part of the program. Hold on, back to the baking, because it is getting too toasty now. And I don't think it's gonna. I had to eat first. I'm not gonna be able to do the honey. I might be able to try a little bit, but yeah, we still got a grind pepper and everything. Hold on, what'd you say? Thank you, Chris. The bacon looks good. You ask that question every day, David. Yes, David. You know what? But you can't hear your spirit all the time in this world, because we're constantly bombarded with toxins of all kinds. And I mean, media is a toxin. The hate and discontent, it's all toxic for our brains and for our spirits. Chris, your dad made you pancakes and bacon this morning. Oh, your dad's so cool. Jesus can. Hold up. Jesus can what? David. No, he can't. He was a hell of a dude, though. Jesus was seriously hippie-ish, y'all. He was a real guy. I don't care what anyone says. He was real. He might have been half alien or something. I don't know. I ain't trying to tick nobody off, but I'm just saying, listen, man, when I say question everything, I mean everything, because I don't believe none of it. I don't believe none of it. We got too many buildings that have been inexplicably built before anybody was. There's so much to question. Oh, Lord. But it can drive you crazy, so you got to be careful, I think. All right, hold up. We almost got the bacon done. We got one little bit of this piece right here. I need a little crispier than that. A little more rendered. Jesus was against the Catholic Church. Oh, really? Really? I didn't actually know that. See, I don't really get into it. You think that's why you like to just sit outside? Renee, yes. Yeah. And you know what? Not just sitting outside, but like, oh, shoot. Renee, have you tried grounding? Like really getting your feet right all up in the dirt somewhere? And it's difficult. I mean, much as I love getting dirty, I have a very hard time allowing dirt to touch my feet, but it is very helpful. Hold up, what's that? And that's why we believe too. Jesus was a normal man chosen to be a prophet, is what we believe. Yeah, I think Jesus was a mystic, a hippie, a shaman, a truth teller, a truth seeker. I think that he honored the energies of the human body and the earth and the spirits. I think he understood vibration and frequency. And I think he understood that overall kindness, kind thoughts in your brain, kind thoughts emanating from your heart bring kindness into your life. I mean, and I've experienced it, because trust and believe. I used to be not the nicest person. I'm serious. And I didn't mean to be. I was freaking running around trying to survive and scared out of my mind all the time. And you know what? When you are in that place, you don't got time for nothing at all. And it makes you very short-tempered and very reactive. And I was all those things. Why would they choose a man they had? Hold up. Don't get in an argument, you all. Thank you, Chris. You always say I'm looking beautiful. I'm getting prettier and prettier. Honey, I'm getting older and older. I accept all this. I'm good with it. I have lived a hell of a life. A hell of a life. Jesus questioned the laws. Yeah, Jesus did question the laws because they were bullshit. They were absolutely, really, it's no different than today. Like with the U.S., right? Like at what point did we all forget the government works for us? Because they are just in our lives and interfering and causing all kind of issues. Anyway. Men, no one's better than the other. That's true. Yeah. Okay, and I just want to make sure, ma'am. No one is. You're right. I agree with that. I don't even think a chicken is better than me. I have chickens that bow down to me, and I beg them, and I'm like, no, I am not better than you, because I'm not better than anybody at all. And nobody, I don't care who you are, where you live, who you know, who your family is, how much money you have, or what color your skin is. You're not better than me or anyone else. We are all worthy. All right, let's get these eggs in the pan. It's gonna sizzle. It's gonna sizzle. It's smoking. Look at this. Oh, dang it. And I still gotta get my pepper. I like to get the white in there so they have a good cushion for the yolk. All righty. No, stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Oh my God, it's popping and it burns. Okay. But hey, back a while ago, I used to wear high heels too, and they didn't feel good. So I'm going to back y'all up because I got to do some pepper. There is nothing like the smell of fresh cracked pepper, man. It just smells so good and citrusy. So yum. All right. That's done. Wait, I didn't even get a spatula. Oh, that's so pretty. Look, I got so far away because it's going to splatter. But it's so pretty. I love it. It's getting crispy edges, and then I'll have my yolk won't be cooked at all. I love the dippy yolk. We gave up. We found the animals in the hold on. Real ID. I hate the whole idea of real ID. Hate it. It's bullshit. It's the first step to complete and total control. Yep, it is. It just leads right into the whole digital ID thing. Hate it, y'all. You found the animals that are much kinder than you, much more loving, and much more tolerant of others' differences, Meredith. Hey. Then they're our example, right? I mean, I've seen lions befriend baby gazelles. If a lion can do it, if a lion can befriend what's typically their food, why can't we behave better? We can. We just got to turn the bull crap off. All right, hold up. My eggs are going to get overcooked, and then I'm going to get all ticked off. That's not cool. I'm unsticking it from the pan, and then I'm going to do a splash over. Hopefully I don't bust in the yolk. Getting close, though. Woo, baby. All right. I just want all the white cooked because uncooked white is like not as squirty. All right. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. Let's get some salt and pepper. Ow, dang it. Look, I set the computer down. My hair got caught up under it. I'm telling you, look, I do not know what I'm doing. Thank you for round 2. You're welcome. Hold up. What did you say, David? And it's a scare tactic, real ID, and we don't have to get, I'm turning my ID in. I'm not, in April, I'm supposed to renew my license. I don't want their damn license. Nope. Just like I don't want their medicine. I don't have their insurance anymore. I am opting out of the system one thing at a time because I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I want village life again. I want real community. I want people who actually have a stake in the same things that I have a stake in to be the people that I'm teaming up with, not some bureaucrat that lives somewhere else. Because these elected officials don't actually run anything. It's a bunch of very unelected people. YouTube channel support reminders. Oh, Mr. Terry. Don't hurt, girl. I know I hurt myself all the time, though. You never had their insurance. You were never scared. I was scared to death. Seriously. I was so freaking scared. Oh, yeah. They had me thoroughly convinced that everything that anybody in my family ever had, I was going to have. Nothing I could do about it. Well, guess what? That's a lie. I don't know what I'm hearing out there now. Just like you never wore a mask. I did wear a mask. And I almost knocked a lady out in a store one time with a bottle of olive oil because she was in my face because I drank all the Kool-Aid. Every bit of it. Know your rights. Read some. It's hard. People don't know. People don't even know where to find true information, David. There's so much BS out there. And hold on, I gotta. I'm having too good of a conversation. Let me see if I can get my food ready and we can. Barry, hey, good morning. How are you, sir? It's so good to see you. It's been a while. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming me because I'm like that. That's my personality. I'm like, I'll be all active and then I'll retreat. I think it's a protection thing that I do for myself. I'm not sure. All right, let me see if I can find where I put my salt. Because we had the electrical people here yesterday. Thank goodness it's actually somebody that lives close. But so these plugs in my kitchen out on my counter here, and then there's one here on the back side of my island. They all stopped working on the same day. They just stopped working. Nothing happened. There was no event, but they all stopped working. And my home warranty company said I had to pay almost $800 to have my walls torn apart so they could find where the problem was. So this company is going to come and just put new wiring to each of these plugs because this is just nonsense. I have got to have more than one plug available in the kitchen, you know? All right, pepper time. Oh, God, I love pepper. I used to hate pepper, too, till about a year ago. Maybe a year and a half. My mother could not cook for squat, and she did not use salt, and she did not use pepper at all. And, in fact, if you tried to use salt, she would be highly insulted. But seriously, Mom, that was terrible food. It was terrible. Ugh. All right. Got to grab my vape. I don't know how bad this picture is, but it just looked terrible to me a second ago. Cayenne pepper. Hold on. I got to sit down and see which over. And I probably need a fork. Hold on. We own. Well, we're still paying for it, but we do own. And it's this tiny little house in 3 acres. A lot of it is heavily wooded, and it'll stay wooded probably. But yeah, we're purchasing. Although I would give it up in a minute if I could move to like the mountains, or if I could live in Texas, that would be amazing. But first of all, that place is crazy, crazy expensive. I'm poor. And second of all, well, they got a problem with the 420 in Texas, and I got a problem with it. So hold on. You can see and hear me clearly, no lag, no echo. Okay, that's awesome. You also own after many years of renting, Anne. So I know it is, David. Stop you bragging. Texas is the best. I know. We have family in Texas, in Dallas, as a matter of fact. Anyway, hold on. What was I going to say? Shit, if I even know. Oh, yes, I do. So 6 years ago, so this was 2019. I knew then that I had to get out of the city because I was like, I'm gonna end up dead. Anytime I drove a lot. I drove all the time because I was delivering for every company you can get something delivered from. And so I've pretty consistently saw very unjust crap going on. Like, pull up to a light in the car next to you, there's a man and woman in the car and they're fighting, and I see him punch her in the face. Well, I don't know how to walk away from that. So I would chase these people down and try to rescue or help the female. Same thing, children, a group of children, off the side of the road beating the crap out of one kid. Oh, hell no, you're not. No, you're not. I would stop. I would get physically in the middle of this stuff. I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know why I couldn't stop doing that. But I did know if I didn't get away from it, I was going to end up dead. So I went to real estate school and got my license. The whole point initially of going to, a real estate school and becoming a realtor was to get myself a house. I wanted to know. I wanted to know the inside information or whatever. This was my justification for why I did this. And then I got my license and the entire world shut down because of the vid, Oh, that was so fun. Anyways, but so I'm all on my own. I don't have clients. The office for Century 21, that's where I was working. It wasn't even open. No one was ever there because, again, the vid, it was the shutdown. Nothing was happening. But so this came on the Real Estate Information Network. It wasn't even publicly a listing. I saw this little place and I was like, okay, it's in my price range. It's out of the city. I'm going to go check it out. And I kid you not. First of all, I pulled up here to the property and it looked like there was a whole damn keg party going on. I mean, there was like 6 raised up pickup trucks here in this yard. I was like, what is going on? But as soon as my feet physically touched the ground, I heard and felt home. And that was it. There was you couldn't have talked me out of buying this house. It was going to happen no matter what. I didn't tell Chad. I didn't tell Matthew. Neither one of them knew anything about this. I made an offer within an hour. And that night I had the contract. Then I told Chad and Matthew, well, I bought a house. Y'all gonna come with me? Seriously, I was just desperate to get out of the city. But then the coolest thing happened. After we get out here, before my health collapsed, I find out that my father's family, they were here, like here. I am right in the middle. There are 2 areas on the map. You can look at it if you want to. In Isle of Wight, Virginia, there's a place called Whitley and Whitley's Crossroads. My name is Whitley. That's my family name. And that got me curious. And I really started looking okay. I also used to be a private investigator, so I have all those skills. Well, it turns out, yeah, these people are my actual blood relatives. They've lived everywhere, all around here. I got to see the house that, like, my first alleged ancestors that came over here from Wales built, it was a little shack. It was a tiny little box, but then they kept building more boxes onto it. So now it looks like a big house. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I thought it was neat. And I do feel like I was being spiritually led to get out here and to live this kind of life. Again, I didn't know nothing about it. I was raised in the city. I have no previous experience with living in a natural way, having animals. growing food, preserving food, even cooking food. I didn't have any of that experience, but I feel like I've been led to do this, and it feels so natural and so normal. Sometimes it's frustrating because I'll screw something up in a hot second, but I love it so much. Okay, let me see what you said. I'm so sorry. The 420. Huh, what? What did you say, David? I know I don't control you, but I'm scared, David. I'm very scared. He said, Storm said, go ahead, Barry. Cowboys Nation. Okay, you must be singing to Texas there, Mr. Terry. You are. And do you? Girl, you got to stop. I'm telling you, I want to help people too, but you going to get your damn self killed. Don't do it. I don't know if it's anything like the stuff I was seeing. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm reading what Ann wrote. Yeah, our parent. I've seen parents in stores start to go really bat crap crazy on their kid. And I didn't judge them, but I did offer to help. I did offer to just, hey, do you want a minute? I'll stand right here if you want a minute. Because sometimes I understand this. Sometimes people are having a really shitty time, and you might not at all be aware of what's going on in their world. You're just seeing what you're seeing at the moment. And sometimes it's really, really helpful to have somebody just make the offer, you know? Anyway, sorry. We must be Mr. Terry. We must remember nobody came out of the womb knowing everything. Are you not wrong? Shoot, I've been out of the womb for going on 56 years. I still barely know a dang thing at all. That's how your family was too, David? Oh my gosh, that is so stinking cool. Your hubby says the same thing. It will. You're going to end up dead. Don't do it. People are at their wits' end, and they just do things that are just ridiculous. But I see, and I can't, to protect myself, I had to get away from it. I can't control myself. I think it's because I feel like I've really been treated badly. And got the poop into the stick coming up in the world. And I hate so much to see somebody else going through the same kind of stuff. It just drives me crazy. Hold on. Go Niners. David, what in the world? Are you allowed to be a Texan if you say that? Oh, shit. And that ain't cool, man. I'm sorry, babe. That's ridiculous. I don't even get that. I don't know how I cannot wrap my brain around how a human can mistreat another human being. Like, that does not make sense. How? It's like punching yourself in the face. And so, like, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I am literally wired in a weird way. Maybe everybody else is the normal ones, but man, I just can't. Yeah. Because you feel like the victim, right? And you can't walk by something that's so familiar. No, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, that's so good, y'all. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I want to hang out a whole bunch, but honestly, I think I'm kind of boring today. I felt boring this morning when I went live, and I was like, y'all know what? I got 4 new subscribers this morning during that live. That was amazing. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. I think it's awesome. I think that people sometimes just want to know that there's still people out there doing regular, normal things that seem out of reach for them. You don't think I am, Ann? I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Terry is going off. He's like, don't talk about stuff like that. Yes, sir. I understand. Aw, you're right. You do? Oh, Mr. Terry, that's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, well, I don't disagree with that statement, Anne. We might be wired alike. Mm-hmm. 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 You know, a lot of the issues that I had when I was still living in this city was because I had such a large degree of inflammation going on in my body. I did not know that that was the case, and lacking in B vitamins. Oh my gosh, you get stuck in thought loops and you're so incredibly overreactive in those situations. And I did not know. So then I started taking this Super B complex. I start sleeping better. I have control of my thoughts. I'm not caught in a loop. And when I say caught in a loop, I mean, for instance, say that I was working at a place and I did something that people laughed at me about, something that was embarrassing, right? I would get caught in a loop about what an idiot, you idiot. I would talk to myself like this. I would not even be able to sleep. I would just get caught. Well, how stupid. Well, they're going to really be laughing at you now. Just everything you can think that is anything less than a wonderful thing to say to yourself. I would get caught in those loops. Did not know that crap was caused by a lack of B vitamins, specifically B1, but you need them all. Hey, Sue. Good morning, honey. Where? I think you're right, Anne. We probably both had very difficult childhoods. I learned a lot of things about people. It's not necessarily all wonderful, but I understand the things that I learned about people back then. The things I learned about people back then, I think that I understand the reasons behind it now more. And it makes it easier to be forgiving. And while that can be really hard to do because people act so stupid sometimes and so mean, it's still easier to wrap your mind around when you realize that, pretty much everybody's walking around in a state of survival, and we're depleted of so many things, and we're lied to and manipulated so much. So I really do everything that I can to try to think about the other person who might be reacting badly, or I try to approach it in a different way now. Like, for instance, there's a guy that lives across the road here who shoots guns a lot, really loud guns. I mean, freaking M1 carbine is very loud. It sounds like a cannon in my house. But he's a younger person, and I believe that what he's doing is stress relief. Okay. But when I first started hearing it, especially being from the city, and gunshots in the city, that is not good news. That is not something to run outside over at all. So it had my hackles up, and it just startled me so bad. But now I think about it, and instead of just allowing it to kind of like get under my skin, I'm like, okay, this young man is very frustrated. He probably had a really tough day at work, or maybe he got into an argument with his wife. I don't know. I just try to understand that other people go through crap too, and he's not doing what he's doing to interfere with my life. And we live in the country. You can do that. It sucks, but you can do it. You're famous for talking to yourself, Anne? I do. I talk to myself all the time. A lot of the time it is just, oh, hey, Renee. I didn't even know you were gone, honey. I'm glad you're back. It's just ignorance. If they knew, they wouldn't. It's not just ignorance. I think that it is a lot of depletion and overwhelm. People are overwhelmed and they don't know. People don't even know they're allowed to identify their feelings as being overwhelmed, because you're supposed to do this and that, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and blah, 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 blah. Well, that's not healthy, in my opinion. I don't think that that's a healthy way to think at all. I don't think pushing through things is good. I think it's not very honorable to us. Sorry, I'm really hungry. My eggs are getting cold. I'm from here, Chris. I'm from Virginia. Born and raised. I've been a few other places. I've never been off the East Coast, but I've been all the way down to Florida, all the way up to Maine and New Hampshire. As a matter of fact, I saw a man on the mountain. I have a picture of me somewhere sitting on the top of Man on the Mountain up there in Maine. It's gone now. It crumbled. That sucks. Enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you, Anne. I ain't gonna lie to you, lady. I don't care how much I love that man. If it required me to convert to something that made me not be able to eat bacon, I'm sorry. Bye. Bye. Sorry. I'll find another love. You got to go. I couldn't do it. I'm a little more selfish, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, hair in my mouth. Always. All right. There's no more questions up here. So, this has been really cool. Thank you. I'm going to be going live a lot. I'm just trying to get my hours up, and I'm going to be doing videos as soon as I get a computer that I can actually edit on. You converted. Oh. Okay, Ann. Oh, you did it before you met. I'm sorry. Look, that was me jumping to conclusions. So sorry. All right. I'm going to jump off of here so I can finish eating, and I'll do the honey and stuff later. Barry. Thank you, darling. Many people do. Do they? I mean, I don't doubt it. I just, again, I'm not cultured. And I'm fine with that. I don't need to be cultured. I'm just perfectly cool with it. They just, I mean, because that's typically what you hear people doing, I guess. I don't know. All right, darling. Darlings, friends, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me while I just, did the stuff that I have to do every day anyway. I love you guys. I love you. I will see you guys later, though, okay? Thanks so much for hanging out. See y'all next time. Bye. Oh, my gosh. And this bacon's so good. Bye.